The human colony of Eden 12 was not important to the galaxy. It was small, quiet, far from the main trade routes. Just a blue-green world with farms, mines, and families who wanted a new life. Children played under artificial skies. Workers returned home after long shifts. Old settlers watched the stars and believed they were safe. Eden 12 had no warships. No big weapons. Only a weak defense grid and one small orbital station. Humans believed that peace would protect them. They were wrong. The first sign of trouble came as a whisper. On Earth, long-range sensors detected unknown movement near Eden 12. The signal was weak and unclear. It could have been space debris, or a passing ship. No alert was sent. Eden 12 continued its day. Then the sky burned. Without warning, massive alien ships appeared in orbit. They were dark, sharp, and silent. No communication. No greeting. The Kreth Dominion had arrived. Energy beams cut through the orbital station in seconds. The station exploded into fire and metal. On the surface, defense towers tried to respond. They lasted less than 1 minute. Alien drop ships descended like falling knives. Colonists ran. Families hid in shelters. Security forces tried to organize, but panic spread faster than orders. The Kreth soldiers landed. They were tall, armored, and cold. Their weapons burned through walls and bodies with equal ease. They did not ask questions. They did not offer surrender. They took humans alive. Inside the colony command center, Governor Elias Morgan watched the feeds in horror. "This is a civilian world," he said. "Send all channels. Tell them we surrender." No response came back. Only screams. Earth finally received the first message. It was broken. Short. Filled with static. "This is Eden 12, we are under attack, they're killing." The signal cut out. Then another message came through. A child's voice. "Please, please help us." The transmission ended in silence. Earth command went still. No one spoke. Then more data arrived. Live images. The Kreth were not just killing. They were experimenting. Human biology. Pain reactions. Fear. Doctors. Children. Workers. No soldiers. No fighters. Only civilians. On Eden 12, Governor Morgan knew the end was coming. The power grid failed. Lights went out across the colony. The sky turned dark. One last emergency beacon activated automatically. Morgan looked into the camera. "If anyone hears this, remember us." Explosions shook the room. The feed went black. Then Eden 12 went silent. No signals. No life signs. No movement. Just a dead world where humans once lived. On Earth, the news spread fast. People cried. People screamed. Some demanded revenge. Others begged for calm. In the United Earth Council, arguments exploded. It was one colony. "We cannot start a war. The Kreth are too powerful." The room was loud. Then the military commander stood up. Admiral Rowan Hale. He did not shout. He did not argue. He simply said one sentence. "They touched a human colony." The room went quiet. Behind closed doors, Earth began to change. Fleets that had slept for decades powered up. Weapons banned by old treaties were unlocked. Artificial minds calculated paths of destruction. No public announcements were made. No threats were sent. Earth did not scream. Earth prepared. Far away, in Kreth space, the Dominion celebrated. They believed humans were weak. Builders. Talkers. Traitors. They thought Eden 12 was just another test. They did not know what they had done. Because humans had one rule the galaxy never understood. You can insult them. You can fight them. You can even defeat them. But you never touch their civilians. And the price for breaking that rule was about to erase a homeworld. Earth did not make a speech. There was no galaxy-wide message. No warning. No demand for justice. After Eden 12 went silent, Earth became quiet too. Too quiet. Inside United Earth Command, the lights were low. Screens showed images from Eden 12 again and again. Burned cities. Broken shelters. Empty streets. No survivors. Every officer saw the same truth. This was not war. This was murder. Admiral Rowan Hale stood at the center of the room. "Confirm," he said. An analyst replied, "All life signs on Eden 12 are gone." The Kreth removed the orbital station first. This was planned. Another officer added, "Recovered data shows civilian testing. No military targets were present." No one spoke after that. Hale nodded once. "Activate protocol black silence." Across Earth space, hidden doors opened. Old shipyards powered up. Deep space fleets broke orbit. Factories that had been silent for years came alive. Civilians did not see it. The galaxy did not see it. But Earth was moving. Protocol black silence had one rule. No communication with the enemy. No threats. No negotiations. No chance to prepare. The Kreth would learn only when it was too late. In the outer systems, human warships gathered. They were not beautiful. They were massive. Dark. Built for survival, not fear. These ships carried weapons the galaxy believed humans had destroyed. They had not. Humans never destroyed their worst ideas. They locked them away. On a distant station, an alien trader noticed something strange. Human ships were passing through jump gates, without announcing themselves. No trade signals. No escort codes. Just silent movement. The trader reported it. The report was ignored. In Kreth space, celebrations continued. Eden 12 had been a success. Their scientists praised the data they collected. Their leaders mocked human weakness. One Kreth commander laughed. "They will cry. They will protest. Then they will forget." He was wrong. Back on Earth, Admiral Hale met with the Council one final time. "This response will change the galaxy," one council member said. "Billions may die." Hale did not argue. He replied calmly, "Then the galaxy should have stopped them." No vote was taken. The fleets already had orders. Human warships crossed the border into Kreth territory. The first targets were not cities. They were listening posts. Supply hubs. Military stations. Each was destroyed in seconds. No warnings were sent. No messages followed. Kreth sensors finally detected the attacks. Confusion spread. How did they get here? Why did they not contact us? Panic began. Human ships did not answer questions. They answered with fire. Other alien civilizations watched in fear. "This is not how humans fight," one ambassador said. "They usually talk first." Another replied, "Not when their children are dead." As human fleets pushed deeper, they sent one short message across all channels. It was not for the Kreth alone. It was for the galaxy. "This is not revenge. This is protection." In Kreth command space, alarms screamed. Defense systems powered up too late. Fleets scrambled in disorder. The Kreth finally understood. They had not attacked a weak species. They had awakened a guardian. Far ahead, the human fleets turned toward one destination. The Kreth homeworld. The first Kreth fleet never saw the humans coming. They were guarding a major jump lane, confident and relaxed. Their scanners showed empty space. Then space broke. Human warships exited jump space inside firing range. No warnings. No formation speeches. Just fire. Kreth ships exploded in bright silence. Shields failed instantly. Command vessels vanished before orders could be given. The battle was over in less than 3 minutes. Not a single human ship was lost. Across nearby systems, alarms began to spread. This cannot be correct, a Kreth sensor officer said. Human ships should not have this firepower. But the data did not lie. Human weapons punched through armor designed to stop Empire-class fleets. The galaxy noticed. Neutral worlds paused trade. Border patrols went on high alert. Ambassadors demanded answers. None came. Human space remained silent. At the Galactic Council, panic filled the chamber. They are advancing without diplomacy, one delegate shouted. This breaks all war customs. An older species replied calmly, those customs exist for soldiers. Not for child killers. The room fell silent. Human fleets moved like a storm. Supply stations vanished. Shipyards burned. Military hubs collapsed. Always precise. Always cold. Humans avoided civilian zones. They were not angry. They were focused. Kreth commanders tried to regroup. They sent messages. They offered talks. They blamed rogue officers. Human ships did not respond. Communication requests were ignored. Deep inside a human command ship, Admiral Hale watched the maps. This is not extermination, he said. We are removing their ability to harm others. An officer asked quietly, and after that, sir? Hale answered, then we end the threat. Across the galaxy, fear replaced curiosity. Stories spread fast. Humans do not fight for land. They fight for people. And when they do not stop. Kreth civilians began to flee border worlds. Transports filled the jump lanes. Chaos spread. Human ships opened corridors. They allowed civilians to pass. Observers were confused. Why help them? An alien reporter asked. The answer came from a human diplomat, off record. Because we are not them. Then the humans did something no one expected. They sent a single message to the Galactic Council. Just one sentence. We warned you once. You chose silence. Moments later, human fleets changed formation. All ships aligned toward one star system. The Kreth home system. Their birthplace. Their symbol of power. Kreth High Command finally understood the truth. This was not a border war. Not a punishment strike. This was judgment. A young Kreth officer whispered, "Can we surrender?" The answer came too late. From the edge of the system, the humans arrived. Their ships blocked the stars. And the galaxy realized something terrible. Humans were not here to conquer. They were here to end something forever. The Kreth homeworld was called Kreth Prime. It was old. Beautiful. Covered in shining cities and deep oceans. For thousands of years, it had never been attacked. Its leaders believed it was untouchable. They were wrong. Human fleets surrounded the system in perfect silence. Thousands of ships. Blocking every escape path. Kreth sensors screamed warnings. This many ships should not exist, a commander said. But they did. And they were human. Kreth High Command sent messages in panic. We surrender. This was a mistake. We can negotiate. No reply came. Human ships did not slow down. Then something unexpected happened. Human vessels opened safe corridors. Civilian evacuation signals were broadcast. Transports were allowed to leave. Other species watching the feeds were confused. Why let them escape? An ambassador asked. A human observer answered quietly. Justice is not murder. Once evacuation ended, human fleets moved closer. Kreth defense cannons fired. The shots did nothing. Human shields absorbed everything. Then humans fired back. The first strike destroyed every orbital defense platform. The second erased military cities. Command centers vanished in white light. Kreth fleets tried to respond. They were crushed. One by one. Inside a human command ship, Admiral Hale watched silently. An officer spoke. Planet breaker weapon is ready, sir. Hale closed his eyes for a moment. Confirm civilian evacuation. Confirmed. Then proceed. The weapon was not loud. It did not explode. It changed gravity. Kreth Prime began to crack from the inside. Oceans lifted into the sky. Mountains broke apart. Cities fell into fire. The planet screamed without sound. Across the galaxy, every screen showed the same image. A homeworld dying. Not in chaos, but under control. This was not rage. This was a message. Kreth survivors watched from distant ships. Their empire ended in minutes. Everything they were, gone. A young survivor whispered. All this, for one colony. The answer came from a human broadcast. One final message. For Eden, 12. The planet finally collapsed. Its core failed. Kreth Prime shattered into a ring of burning debris. A world erased. Silence returned. Human fleets did not celebrate. They did not cheer. They turned away. Mission complete. The galaxy changed that day. Borders shifted. Empires rewrote laws. Every species learned the same lesson. Do not test humans. Do not threaten them. And above all, never touch their civilians. The galaxy did not speak for a long time. After Kreth Prime was destroyed, no empire celebrated. No fleet moved. No leader made a speech. Everyone was afraid to say the wrong thing. The Kreth dominion was gone. Not defeated. Not occupied. Erased. Their world surrendered within days. Their fleets powered down without a fight. Their survivors scattered, carrying one story wherever they went. Do not touch human colonies. On Earth, there were no parades. No victory songs. Only silence. Human leaders stood before the people and showed them Eden, 12. The farms. The homes. The children. Then the ruins. Earth mourned first. Then Earth rebuilt. Human construction fleets returned to Eden, 12. They did not leave the world empty. New cities rose from ash. Stronger shields. Better defenses. But the colony was not turned into a fortress. It became a symbol. A message was placed at the center of Eden, 12. Simple words. Here lived peaceful people. They were not weak. Across the galaxy, laws changed. Human space was marked red on every star map. Protected territory. Trade ships avoided it with respect. Pirates refused contracts near it. Empires punished any commander who even spoke about attacking humans. Fear had become policy. At the Galactic Council, a new rule was written. It was not suggested by humans. It was demanded by everyone else. Human civilian worlds are untouchable. No vote was needed. Years later, a young alien asked an elder. Why are humans feared? They look small. The elder answered. Because they do not fight for power. They fight for each other. Admiral Rowan Hale retired quietly. In his final report, he wrote one sentence. We did not win a war. We closed a door. Deep in space, human fleets returned home. Weapons powered down. Protocols locked away again. But the galaxy knew the truth now. Humans had not lost their monsters. They had simply chosen not to use them. And that became the final lesson of the age. Humans want peace. They will build with you. Trade with you. Protect you. But if you cross one line, if you touch what they love, they will not chase you. They will not threaten you. They will end you.